spouse visa entry clearance is when a partner is married and is residing outside of the UK and would like to immigrate and settle in the UK with their partner. British citizen or the person is settled in the UK, so they've got ILR, you will need to meet the financial requirement and also the accommodation requirement. Also, anyone who's been granted refugee or humanitarian protection. Okay, so what the Home Office are looking for here is that the relationship is genuine and subsisting. So at least the partners have met each other once during their marriage. Okay, it's a brilliant question and also one of the most complexity questions in spousal visas. You will have to meet the 29,000, which is a genuine threshold, financial threshold. This can be met by various methods, so you've got self-employment, employed or director of a company. I'll just give you a quick example. Let's say you are employed and you will need to be employed for 6 months with the same employer, and you would have to meet the 29,000 threshold. A spousal visa is valid for 33 months. You have to submit your application in time and you can only submit up to 28 days before expiry. The main ones to provide are your financial documents, your English language requirement documents, your accommodation documents and the genuine relationship requirement documents. For a spousal entry clearance application, you will need to do the A1 English test. You will also need to do this at an approved test centre. You must submit your visa 28 days before your visa expires. If you don't, then you will become an overstayer, which will then cause further complications. Yes, absolutely, anyone can. However, if you're on a visit visa, then no, you cannot switch. The requirement is that you will need to get a housing report done, and a housing report shows that there's ample space for your partner to come and reside with you. So you have the application fee, which is currently £1,846. You also have to pay the immigration health surcharge, which is currently £1,035. These do change every April. That's a brilliant question and we hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, then you've got two options. You can either put in a fresh application or you can appeal the decision. If you're going to appeal, then you must do this within 28 days of receiving the decision. I can give you like an example that we've had. A client was basically put in an application for spousal visa and the documents were not labelled in terms of the photographs. The Home Office refused the application. We then advised the client to appeal, and at appeal stage the application was allowed. Yes, a spouse can, as long as they have completed 5 years in the UK, they can apply for settlement, and then after receiving settlement they can apply for the nationality 1 year later.